Marvelous examples of detachment have been placed before us in actual life for us to study in the context of those high big British officials who laid down their position in power and authority with the same pleasure as when they took up that power and authority. That is really what is called yoga in Bhagavad Gita. I do not think all the Sanskrit scholars in India who talked the language of yoga really practiced yoga as British officials have done in fact. You will have to be very careful and gentlemanly and above all do the work with love in your heart. I do not remember if I was asked to lay a foundation stone before I became Governor General. I was quite worthy even before. Without allowing differences of caste, creed, or religion to breed ill will amongst us, we must learn to forgive the shortcomings in others, grow to love and stand by each other, and contribute to mutual happiness. The purpose of life is attainment of divine bliss. Hatred can do no good at all. Let us always think of the beam in our own eyes before we speak of the mote in other people's eyes. All good things must be taken up and we must put all our efforts with it. We would not gain by letting one another down. The most economical way of dealing with our affairs now and hereafter is to be fair to one another. When two people quarrel, who is to begin is the eternal problem that prevents the two coming together quickly. The cleverer of the two must begin. Take the initiative yourself. If you extend your hand first, the shake will be the warmer on the other side. If you wait till the other man extends his hand, it is all a question of fear and trembling. Not only have girls as much brain matter as boys have, but they have been displaying in their studies a concentration which boys have not been displaying. Mother India wants hard-working good boys and girls, character being the gold out of which everything is made. Character is the wisest national policy that can be conceived by any statesman. A country with 350 million requires many leaders. Leaders are not only those whose faces appear in the newspapers. He who guides people round him in his village or town or home is also a leader, and he should be a leader worthy of future India. The educated girl in Maharashtra has courage and self-possession which educated girls of other provinces do not yet possess. Complete absence of self-consciousness is a great virtue and is very necessary for public work. Do not neglect little acts of courtesy. They are very important. What we have to change is not lives, but the culture of the country for the better. Man must be taught to have consideration for his wife. Maharashtra, it is well known throughout India, has been taking first place in women's progress. I do not think you need depend on men if you depend on God. It is only when a man begins to think of himself and when men are, by the grace of God, induced to think about themselves that formation comes about. Every man blames everyone else but himself. Do not allow your heart to grow bitter over trifles. Do not worry about small matters. Love of a man for his own people, whether it is his family, community, or any other group, is not bad, provided it does not lead him to do wrong things to those who do not belong to your own family and community. The moment two persons come together and understand one another, they come to love one another. It is only when we keep away from one another that we go on drifting farther and farther apart. Let us preserve our humility and instincts of love and compassion which alone make for happiness and glory. Let us daily fill our hearts with love and trust. Whatever work you do, learn how to do it cheerfully. Love will conquer animals. Love will conquer animal instincts and enemies. To return hate for hate is disservice to humanity and will increase the sum of human misery and will not bring joy to the hater or anybody else. Love is God's creation. Love will effectively and silently dissolve the hatred that hurts us. Let us lose by speaking the truth if necessary. It will bring us honor and courage, which are more precious than anything we might gain by untruth. Uncertainty and disintegration cannot contribute to progress, which depends on industry. If one side belongs to act generously, honestly, and in accordance with the law of love, automatically the other and hesitating side is bound to follow sooner or later. A patient trust in the doctrine of love is the only practical solution for human ills. Handsomeness comes out of internal joy. There is no greater encouragement or pleasure to people than to be loved by other people. We have to keep ourselves in form, but we have to keep cool and not lose our temper. It is the strong that restrain themselves. It is the weak that do not know how to restrain themselves. Science brings about correct judgment, alertness, and obedience to laws. Go through life happily and with joy, which can be got with or without career. Let us learn more and more to see on all occasions the substance behind every form, the reality behind the apparent and diverse exterior of all things. This alone is real knowledge. Work revolutions in the minds before trying to work revolution outside. It is only if we make revolutionary changes in our habits of thought, speech and action that we shall be able to make any change in the world outside. There is no reason why we should not be clear-minded and see things correctly and accurately. There is no reason why we should not talk accurately and softly and gently and lucidly whenever possible. There is no reason why we should not act truthfully and justly. We can at least learn to think and to speak gently and not harshly. Let us try to be truthful. I would not consider any young man educated and cultured if he does not know how to talk gently and avoid harsh language. Avoid arrogance. Learn from now to speak softly, which comes out of humility. May you preserve charity for all time, whatever may be your own difficulties. The one thing needed in India now, more than anything else, is mutual affection. If this is guaranteed, all will be well. The Shakti of any temple depends on the devotion of the pilgrims. Whoever it may be that advises you to do anything which will increase your quarrels, I beg of you to reject that advice. If you want Kirti for the whole of India, we must restore mutual affection and guard it as a miser guards his gold. Talking is easy, work is really hard. There is therefore great need for patience and charity and hard work. Let us be cheerful while we live. Do not think that other people are very happy and we are unhappy. Even those who appear to be happy have a lot of troubles and responsibilities. Have plenty of goodwill, plenty of generosity and good manners, whatever be your problems. By force we can conquer and maintain authority only over a limited area. Nothing will grow by itself. We will have to make everything. If our intelligence is worth anything, the men who are intelligent and do intellectual work should know that they should respect those who do unpleasant and tedious work as rendering greater service to the state than they.